What's up, guys? It's time to get powerful. It's time to get explosive for Movement Monday. We're going to look at the box jump. Okay, so we're using our own body weight to work against the ground, to explode and create as much speed and power as possible, to elevate our body and move through the air. Okay, guys, so we're going to focus on the box jump. All of the same mechanics go for the broad jump as well. So if you don't have a box, no problem. Okay, guys, and obviously force creation through the ground, how we actually accelerate, get various joints working together to be as efficient as possible is going to be huge for your golf swing. Okay, so obviously we have the rotational profile of the swing, but how we use the ground, how we activate our footwork, our glutes, the big muscles in the lower body is massive in terms of consistency and potential distance, guys. All right, so you think about how we go to the top of the swing. In transition, what we're looking to do, as well as rotate and move laterally, is to move down. Okay, as we go down into the ground, we then have that reciprocal force of our body compressing against the ground and working back up, which is that vertical speed. Okay, again, you hear about it all the time. Justin Thomas, number one, up off his feet when he hits the ball. Same for a bunch of the long drive guys. You're pushing the feet out of the ground, and as you extend up, you can snap that club down, guys. All right, so the ability to create the best footwork and the most vertical forces is going to be huge for your potential on the course. Okay, and in terms of executing the box jump, we want to make sure we are dialed in and progressing over time, guys. Right? This is something that you can incrementally overload, essentially. We can continue to get higher. We can continue to improve our mechanics so that we're getting better at it. Okay, guys? So, number one is footwork. We have to make sure that our whole foot is engaged against the ground. We don't want any imbalances, and then we elevate, all right? So by lifting your arms and getting yourself as tall as possible, we then compress down. The more compression down, like you would do with a spring, the more we have potential going up, guys. All right, so we literally use our own mass against the ground to create that force, and then as we do so, we go from the heel, from the whole foot, heel transferring through to the toes, we compress down, and it's all about the mechanics, guys. All right, so the hands work down, the chest goes over the lower body. We're going to allow our mass to move forwards into our toes, and as we do so, we're accelerating out of the ground. Every muscle is working to get you going, and then extend up. So just the way we started, we elevate, we compress, and then you work back up for that full extension, guys. Okay, so again, get your whole body working, we want maximal force out of the ground, and then as you land, one, make sure it's a solid landing, both feet at the same time, good mechanics, back in good posture, but also try not to squat too much, guys, okay? And obviously as the box gets higher, you will see people squatting down in terms of where they land. Ideally, we want to move your mass as much as possible, okay? So try and reduce the squat on the box, because that means we've actually moved our mass more, so we created more force, essentially. If you imagine if you jump up into a full squat, you might only move your hips by a very small amount. If you can jump up to almost straight leg, your mass has moved a massive amount further. Okay, guys, so think about that force creation. Think about how you use the ground. The posture through the body is something that we need to manage whilst creating this force. And then you got some cool options in terms of power creation, vertical force, and extra juice for your swing, guys. All right, so this is what we need to do well. Make sure, again, build up, continue to progress, continue to see how that impacts your game, because this is where gains are at, guys. Right, we're talking speed. We want to be more explosive. The box jump gets it done. All right, so this is Movement Monday. Check out the programs, because we use the jumps often in a bunch of our programs in line with your training, your stability, your mobility. We bring it all together, guys. All right, the fully integrated approach. Lifestyle, golf fitness, that's what it's all about, guys. All right, I want you all to golf strong. So subscribe to the channel, tell your friends, and move.